Alright, welcome to the channel, y'all. If this is your first time here, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video, share it with your friends and family. Today we're going to be looking at the Reebok Question Mid. Now before we get into this footage, I was actually able to see Allen Iverson play. I actually had the chance to go to see him at the Big 3 tournament. So let's roll that footage.
Mike Bibby.
Today we got a little something different. Now, we've got the Reebok Question Mid, or the Allen Iversons. So we're gonna start with the box. You've got standard Iverson box, black top, I3 there with Allen Iverson's signature. Around the sides, you've got kind of this bronze looking color there at the top with the Reebok Vector logo. Black, another Reebok Vector logo. And that's about it. Pretty simple box aside from the actual Iverson logo and signature on the top. Now, the shoe. The Reebok Question Mid. I will say that this is the first Reebok Question I've ever owned. I didn't have any as a kid. I was somewhat of an Iverson fan, growing up, but never had the shoe. So this is my first one. I feel like if you're like a real collector, you gotta have one pair. Gotta have one. Personally, I like the blue pearlized toe better than the actual suede here. The blue is, I like that a lot better than the red, but this is clean. So let's start with the lateral side of the shoe. This upper is just a predominantly white upper here, but there are different textures of leather. Like you've got this kind of tumbled leather here on the back. It was pretty much all tumbled, but it's got different sections of the shoe. Like you got this part here on the back ankle area, and then you've got the tumbled leather that wraps the whole entire upper of the shoe. On the sides, you've also got this red Vector Reebok logo outlined in blue. And then one of the most identifiable parts of the shoe, well, besides the red toe, you've got your Hexalite pods here. Now, the Hexalite is the cushion that Reebok uses on these shoes. I am not entirely sure if this is actual real Hexalite. If you know, please comment down below and let me know. Because I remember at one point they were using like a fake Hexalite or something, I'm not sure. Moving around to the actual, one thing I want to point out. On the side of the shoe, these red laces here, these lace loops, they actually spell out Reebok there. And just want to point that out. Moving around to the toe box, you've got your red, they say it was suede, but I think it's more like a nubuck material, but you've got your red toe box area there. And you can see the actual blue sole kind of peeking out there. Moving up, you've got this kind of white mesh tongue that has your speckled like white, and I think that's like a navy blue colored lace there. Moving on up to the tongue area, you've got this tumbled leather kind of tongue with your Reebok Vector logo again in red and outlined in blue. Now I want to call something out. These laces. So if you are a 90s kid, then you remember that back in the day, these speckled laces here were the thing to have. It didn't matter what shoe you bought. Most people would like, I gotta get a new pair of laces, and they would usually get whatever color would match their shoe. So if you had a red shoe, you got your white and your red speckled laces, and you throw those in there. So I'm glad they actually added these laces because I remember these things like it was yesterday. I used to buy all the different colors and put them in my shoes. But they also did include, which was nice, an extra pair of laces. These are just all white. I'll probably keep in the speckled or striped laces in here. Moving around to the medial side of the shoe, same thing. Your tumbled leather upper, which is a nice tumbled leather, I would say. You've got your Hexalite pods here on the bottom or the midsole area of the shoe. And that Reebok Vector logo in red, outlined in blue. Moving around to the heel, which is another favorite part of the shoe of mine, you've got the suede or nubuck upper part of the heel here with the question logo. It's kind of a Q, obviously, with the Reebok vector. Moving down, you can see that Icy Blue Sole wraps up the heel with the number 3 there, which is white, outlined in a navy blue. And if you're not familiar, or you don't know Allen Iverson, that was his number when he was playing for the 76ers back in the day. Now, moving around to probably my favorite part of the shoe, this icy blue bottom. Man, let me tell you, this thing is so clean. Like, I've always liked that blue. It's like a really, really kind of bright blue, and you've got Reebok spelled down in red with your Reebok vector logo. And underneath that blue, you can see there's another vector logo underneath the Icy Blue Sole. Then moving down, you can see there's a Hexalite logo at the heel of the shoe. And there's like a little window there. You can actually see, I guess, where the Hexalite is. Again, I don't know if it's actually real Hexalite or not, but you know, it is there. And that is about all for this shoe. Oh, almost forgot one thing. On the medial side there, again, I want to mention those red lace loops. On this side, it has the Reebok vector logo, whereas on the lateral side, it spells out Reebok. Get these laces out of here. And the insole. White Reebok insole with the, I believe that is a navy Reebok vector logo on the inside there. And that is about it for this shoe. Now, I will say, I really like this shoe. I think it's something different than your standard, obviously, Jordan or Adidas Yeezy release. There are other brands out there, people. And the quality on this shoe is pretty good. I mean, honestly, it's better than some of the more recent Jordan releases. I mean, you've got your classic box with it. You've got the speckled laces that I really like in here. The leather quality is pretty good. I mean, this is a pretty good shoe. So I just want to hone in to try out different brands, try different things, because it's not all about Jordans or Yeezys. Although I do like those, don't get me wrong. But it is nice to see something different every now and then. All right, that's about it for the Reebok question. Let's take a look at these things on feet. All right, and we're back. Look, I just want to give you my final thoughts on the shoe. The Reebok question is a definite pickup for sure. If you are a collector, you gotta get at least one pair to have. And again, it's just nice to see something from a different brand. Something outside of the normal Jordan or Adidas Yeezy release. This is nice. Quality is okay. The fit of the shoe, I'll talk about that a little bit. So I think you can go with your true size and it will fit okay. You definitely have enough room in the midfoot area. The toe box is just slightly narrow, but in a true size, you'll be okay. If you have wide feet, you can go up a half size and still be okay. But I think, yeah, definite pick up. Love this shoe. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.